Hello, everybody. We're back now for the Cisco the Cisco keynote. So, with no further ado, I'd like to hand over to Cyrille. Thank you very much, Cyrille.
Okay, thank you, Matt. Thanks for joining this Cisco session. So, I'm Cyrille Racault. I'm working for a big service provider in Europe, working on service creation and go-to-market for the collaboration offerings worldwide. In our session, I will cover the evolution of the market landscape and explain what is the Cisco strategy to support our partners and joint customers through the current transformations. To start with, change has always been a factor for redefining the way we work. Currently, we can see two mega trends more and more relevant in this COVID time. First one is the acceleration of already established trends, such as digital transformation and cloud adoption. As an example, we've seen, and I mentioned it just before, we've seen thousands of free trials of WebEx through our service providers triggered in Europe. And customers use the meeting capabilities of WebEx, of course, but also more and more the key integrations with their software backend and their software front end, even to transform their business. So that's a key trend to note. Second is really the unprecedented disruption that's making many organizations and their business models highly vulnerable to the crisis. So we need to see how our customers can mitigate risk and maximize the opportunity in front of them. Indeed, the COVID has generated strong moves from all point of view. It's not only technological, but also business and culture impacting. Enterprise saw existing trends suddenly accelerate, like the massive increase in the remote workforce, as well as the increase in security concerns. In other cases, they saw new dynamics, such as the need to re-examine the workplaces and evolve the business models to balance worker and customer engagement with personal safety. If we can take some examples on the slides, but on business side, 54% of CFOs consider now that the remote work is a compulsory option for some roles. From a technological standpoint, we've seen a 6-time increase in cyber attacks with work from home. And for 81% of organizations, safety measures are top of mind when thinking about coming back to the office. So that's a big impact. But when are we going to get back to normal? Well, despite people are talking about a new normal, it becomes clearer and clearer that there is no new normal coming, actually. Agility must be the rule to adapt constantly in a never-changing world. Let's look at some examples. On the question here on the slide, when will at least 90% of your workforce have returned to their usual workplace? 26% of companies think that will be never the case. On the question, regarding business travel, how and when will business travel at your company return to the levels it were before the pandemic? 51%, a stunning 51% say that will be never the case. So in the future, how will you be able to engage successfully and efficiently with your ecosystem and your customers? That's a key question. On the question around the digital transformation pace, 75% of companies are saying it is going to accelerate. Okay, it's going to accelerate, but how do you want to invest wisely in a never-changing world? So that's key questions we need to answer to. Actually, adapting to these transitions require transformations because the reality is our future is ever-changing. The work experience today looks very different as the one we experienced yesterday. And it will look different yet again tomorrow and not comparable to today's one. So it's no longer about just being ready for the future or the new normal. It's about being ready for anything. So every question you ask, must be answered with the ability to cope with any possible future. So that's why organizations need a new approach, one that redefines business resiliency. The reason is clear: from disaster recovery to business continuity, to data center redundancy, cloud backups, threat detection, etc., etc. Until today, resiliency meant really that applications and data needed to be always on. But in 2020, that's no longer the case. The 2020 events did not impact applications and data. They impacted the ones that are using them. They impacted the workforce and the workplace. Two very different dimensions of every organization. So suddenly we found ourselves needing to enable customers to work from home and ensure a safe return to the workplace, to the office. So redefining business resiliency means reimagining and redesigning your customer's workforce and workplace to adapt to a change that can take any scale across your organization. So for the workforce, that means to empower the workers to be productive anywhere. That means to optimize each worker experience based on criteria such as performance, cost, and security. That means to extend the enterprise class operations to the home. So we talked about Meraki with Matt and about Cisco collaboration, but we need to bring that to the home to replicate, let's say, the office environment. For the workplace, that means to ensure the worker safety. That means to provide the operations with a global visibility across environments, be it for quality of service or for security or for networking elements. And we need to make sure the employees evolve in a secure and seamless distributed work model. Okay, they don't need to worry about where they stand to be able to work and to leverage the tool they've got. This is where Cisco can make the difference. Solutions that can help you evolve by transforming how your customers connect their people, how you secure the organization, and how you automate your processes. And Cisco Business Resiliency Solutions enable you to reimagine and redesign your customers' workforce and workplace to provide an adaptable, productive, and trusted experience for all your environment, employees, customers, communities, and ecosystems. And this is made possible thanks to Cisco Secure Remote Workforce and Cisco Trusted Workplace. So that's the two pillars we're providing today to our service provider and our partners to serve the market. Cisco Secure Remote Workforce help you rise the new levels of business resiliency by empowering the workforce to collaborate internally and externally and to get work done from anywhere. From field workers to developers, remote contact center agents and executives, we deliver the agility, the security, the resiliency necessary to empower organizations. We help you optimize each business line, each worker's unique experience for performance, cost, security, and extend the enterprise class operations to the home. So we are really focusing on personally, and delivering a unique experience based on the profile you've got. And this is all done through the same platform and easily from an IT or business line perspective. At the same time, Cisco Trusted Workplace Solutions, so the second pillar, will help you rise at new levels of business resilience by ensuring workplaces are trusted environments. We talked about security. Trust is important, and we help you evolve to a safe and seamless distributed work model by expanding operational consistency across the different environments. So the office, the home, etc., etc. For example, we provide in the office the social distancing and proximity insights that help you manage room capacities. This is respected with real-time wireless location data and intelligent meeting room devices that are used for video meetings, but also to monitor usage. So what does a redesigned workforce and workplace look like in vertical solutions? Just 2 examples in each pillar. So for education, in the secure remote workforce, we're able to extend the learning environments to any student, to anywhere. For banking, we can bring the full expertise of the bank to every customer at home with secure consultation tools. For the other pillar, the trusted workplace, we are able to provide a secure remote access into the system for the industry so that you can run your operations remotely. And for retail, for example, we can enable customers to find, order, and receive products however they want. And we are doing that by integrating our solutions in the front end of the customer's system. So all that can be achieved by leveraging Cisco platforms and Cisco partners. With a wide portfolio and an unmatched experience that span networking, security, cloud, and collaboration, only Cisco can help you deliver a complete solution to your customers. It improves your customers' IT agility to both empower the workforce to collaborate and the workplace to be always trusted. So now it's time to bring together your customers' workforce and workplaces and deliver this business resiliency that they expect and that they need to strive in that ever-changing reality that we call the future. So that's the conclusion. And what I want to say regarding our service providers and the partner on the call, that they can and they must lead with WebEx, as it is a full end-to-end cloud service. And they can start by providing one workload and then extend to the others easily for the customer. And they will have everything from the software platform, but also from the hardware devices and the hardware platform that they need to serve their customer.
Great. Thank you. Thanks very much. Sorry, you got one more slide. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to thank you, Matt, and the attendees here. And in case you want to hear more from Cisco on our strategy for collaboration and security, you can join the WebEx One event next week. And please do not forget to visit our booth and see our demos today.
Great. Thank you very much, Cyrille. We're running slightly behind schedule, but not much. So we will be coming back at 11:25. Let me just check that. 11:25 CET. So we now have the opportunity to go and network, visit the booths, grab a coffee if you want as well. So use the next 20 minutes. So we'll then be returning at 11:25 for an interesting chat on the importance of network strategy from one of our key Finbar, our senior analyst in that space. So yeah, so thanks very much, Cyrille, and everybody go off and enjoy networking, coffee, and hopefully catching up with some old friends. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.